African Literature and Cultural Heritage Preservation. Title: African Literature and Cultural Heritage Preservation, Honoring the Past, Enriching the Future. Introduction, 100 words. African literature is like a treasure trove of stories, rhythms, and cultural heritage. It encapsulates the diverse experiences, struggles, and triumphs of the African people across the continent. As such, preserving African literature and cultural heritage becomes a vital endeavor. 1. The power of storytelling, 300 words. Storytelling lies at the heart of African literature, serving as a powerful medium to preserve and transmit cultural heritage. For centuries, the oral tradition has played a pivotal role in African societies, with stories being passed down through generations. Today, African literature continues this tradition, giving voice to the narratives, beliefs, and traditions of diverse African cultures. Through literature, African writers capture the essence of their communities, documenting social, political, and historical events. The works of legendary authors like Chinua Achebe, Wole Soyinka, and Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie provide valuable insights into African culture and foster a sense of collective memory. Their novels, plays, and poems reflect the complexity and richness of African societies, ensuring that cultural heritage remains alive for future generations. 2. Preserving cultural diversity, 400 words. Africa is a continent of immense cultural diversity, with over 2,000 distinct ethnic groups. African literature provides a platform to celebrate this diversity and counter the homogenizing effects of globalization. By preserving and promoting different voices and perspectives, African literature enriches the global literary landscape and contributes to a more inclusive and tolerant society. African writers often address universal themes, such as love, family, and identity, while infusing their works with specific cultural nuances. By doing so, they challenge stereotypes and offer a fresh perspective on African realities. 3. Representation and identity, 400 words. African literature also plays a vital role in exploring and affirming identity. For too long, African voices have been marginalized or overshadowed by Western narratives. Through literature, African writers reclaim their stories, reclaim their identities, and give voice to their experiences. By seeing themselves reflected in literature, African readers gain a sense of pride and validation, inspiring confidence and self-assuredness. Additionally, African literature serves as a powerful tool for global readers to understand and empathize with the diverse experiences of Africans. It dispels myths and stereotypes while humanizing the African continent and its people. Through storytelling, African literature dismantles barriers and builds bridges between cultures. 4. Enriching future generations, 300 words. Preserving African literature and cultural heritage is an investment in future generations. By exposing children and young adults to diverse African stories, literature cultivates imagination, empathy, and critical thinking skills. It offers a window into different worlds and challenges youth to think beyond their immediate surroundings, fostering a global perspective. Educational institutions and libraries play a crucial role in ensuring African literature reaches young readers. Incorporating African literature into curricula and providing access to a wide range of African literary works empowers students and broadens their horizons. Furthermore, supporting emerging African writers and ensuring their works are published and widely available provides inspiration and opportunities for future generations of African authors. 5. The role of technology, 300 words. In the digital age, technology has become a powerful tool in preserving and promoting African literature and cultural heritage. Online platforms and digital archives have made it easier to access and share African literary works, reaching a wider audience and helping to preserve them for future generations. Digitalization allows for the preservation of fragile literary materials, including old manuscripts and oral storytelling recordings. These resources can be digitized, archived, and made available online, ensuring their longevity and accessibility. Moreover, technology enables the translation of African literature into various languages, breaking down language barriers and making it more accessible to readers around the world. Social media platforms also provide opportunities for African authors to connect directly with their readership. Writers can share their work, engage in discussions, and collaborate with other creatives, strengthening the literary community and fostering a sense of unity. Literary works provide alternative perspectives and narratives that challenge mainstream historical accounts, giving voice to marginalized communities and shedding light on untold stories. For example, Buchi Emecheta's The Joys of Motherhood explores the impact of British colonialism on Nigerian society through the lens of a woman's struggle. By studying African literature, scholars and researchers gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of African history. Literature offers insights into the lived experiences of individuals and communities, allowing for a more nuanced analysis of historical events. 7. Collaboration and international exchange, 300 words. Preserving African literature and cultural heritage requires collaboration and international exchange. Partnerships between African and international institutions, publishers, and literary organizations are vital in promoting African literature and reaching a global audience. Initiatives like literary festivals, writers' residencies, and translation programs contribute to the visibility and accessibility of African literature. The exchange of ideas and perspectives between African writers and their international counterparts enriches literary discourse, fosters cultural understanding, and promotes cross-cultural dialogue. International recognition and support also play a crucial role in elevating African literature. African writers deserve the same opportunities and recognition as their global peers. 8. The Legacy of African Literature, 186 words. As African literature continues to evolve and flourish, its legacy becomes increasingly important. The works of past generations of African writers have paved the way for current and future authors, cementing the importance of preserving and celebrating African literature and cultural heritage. The establishment of literary prizes, such as the Kane Prize for African Writing and the Etisalat Prize for Literature, recognizes and rewards African literary excellence. These accolades contribute to the visibility of African writers, encouraging them to continue their creative pursuits and inspiring new generations of African authors. Title: African Literature and Cultural Heritage Preservation, Honoring the Past, Enriching the Future. Introduction, 100 words.